Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner is a New York Jet!
Swaggy Sauce Gardner.
I love Sauce. I love his tape. I love his press technique. I love his confidence. He has everything you want to see in the position. And I think Robert Saleh in this scheme is perfect. It's a hand-in-glove fit for him, man.
Garrett Wilson.
It's Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets have just got two big-time playmakers!
I believe that Garrett Wilson is going to be the most impactful rookie receiver in this class. And I think we see Zach Wilson play like he did the last 6 games of the year, times 10, and have a phenomenal second season.
Wow, you think? Yeah! Yeah! Let's Jermaine Johnson!
Brees Hall, running back, Iowa State.
Brees Hall, oh my God, they got him! They went offense. They went with the best running back in the draft. Jeremy Rucker, oh my God! The Long Island native is a New York Jet!
J-E-T-S, Jet! Let's go!
Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. And today we're going into the film room. The first time this season we get to evaluate Zach Wilson in the All-22 film breakdown. I am super excited to give you guys my thoughts of this game. We're going to dive deep into the film. We're going to watch the entire game together and go over what went right, what went wrong. And we're really going to highlight Zach Wilson in this one because you know, there's a lot of things to look at when it comes to all 22 film breakdowns. You get to see the blocking schemes. You get to see the routes. You get to see a lot of things that the broadcast simply does not allow you to see. So this is going to be really fun. If you guys enjoyed this weekly segment here on Jets Media where we get into the film breakdowns every single Wednesday, let me know in the chat and also hit that thumbs up button if you guys are enjoying this show because this is one of my favorite videos to do every single week here on Wednesday when the All-22 becomes available for us. So guys, before we get started, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button if you did not already. We got a lot of people tuning in already, so do your boy a solid, smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Mojo because this segment of Jets Media, when we go into the All-22 film breakdown, is sponsored by Mojo. And Mojo, as you guys know, is a brand new app that is available in New Jersey today. That is a sports stock market. I would highly suggest going down below in the description and downloading Mojo today and invest in your New York Jets. Because I think this Jets team is very young and has a ton of upside for this season and for the long term. Mojo gives you an opportunity to invest in your favorite New York Jets players for the long haul. You invest in Zach Wilson now, and a year from now, say he really explodes, guess what? You're making a lot of money. Same thing with Brees Hall. Same thing with Corey Davis. Well, Corey Davis, I wouldn't really suggest investing into Corey Davis because I think he's more of a veteran. You want to go for the young players like Elijah Moore, like Garrett Wilson, like Brees Hall, like Zach Wilson. Those are the type of guys. So if I'm you guys, I would definitely suggest downloading Mojo right now. If you live in New Jersey, trade. But if you don't live in New Jersey, you should still download the app because the market is really fun to look at. You get to see the top movers. You get to see the top fallers. You get to see who's turning up on the market, who's turning down in the market. And don't forget, you can also, on Mojo, you're allowed to short some stocks. So say you want to short a division rival. If you shorted Mac Jones' stock before the season, you'd be making money right now because that boy's injured. If you shorted another player's stock that is struggling this season, you'd be making money. So say there's somebody out there that's playing good and they're trending up, but you have a feeling that they're either going to just stink it up for the rest of the season and they're all hyped up for no reason and the market are overvaluing them. You can short their stock by investing in them to go down. And if they do trend down, then you make some money. So out of all these players that I would invest in, if I'm you guys, definitely Zach Wilson, Brees Hall. Tyler Conklin is really, really cheap at $3.88. Tight ends are not as valuable as the wide receivers or the quarterbacks, but $3.88 is pretty darn cheap. And then Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson both at $14. Garrett Wilson has exploded this season. He started off, I think, under $10 before the season began, and now he's already at $14.82. I think Garrett Wilson's only going to trend up in the same direction, as well as Elijah Moore. So that's why I feel like you guys should definitely consider downloading Mojo, because Mojo gives you an opportunity to invest in your favorite New York Jets players. And don't get it twisted. You don't just have to invest in Jets players. You can invest in young players around the league. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, all the young studs in this league that you feel like you're just going to get better and better, because what Mojo does is it predicts and it projects when they're going to retire. That's really the price range. So, for example, Tom Brady, he's the most expensive guy on the market, which is like around $170. I'm not exactly sure the exact amount of money, but it kind of projects when they're going to retire. So if you want to go for the long haul, you definitely want to go out there and download Mojo today, because they give you an opportunity to invest in your favorite players across the league. And if you're into the traditional stock market, I'm sure you would absolutely love to get into the sports stock market on Mojo. So make sure you guys download it down below in the description today. You also get $50 of free money, so you can invest in someone with that $50 for free if you really wanted to. So shout out to Mojo. I cannot wait for them to get legal in New York. It's just a matter of time until I will be investing in all of my favorite New York Jets and players around the league, because it's not just the Jets players that I'll be investing in, that's for sure. All right, guys, so now you know what time it is. It's time for the film breakdown. It's time for the film breakdown. Guys, please do your boy a favor and hit that like button if you did not already. We got 38 people tuning in. How's everybody doing in the chat? I see everybody tuning in. What's up, Jets family? What's up, Ali? Is Ruck healthy? Yes, he's healthy. Love Ruck, but Conklin can have a better season than... Wait, what's the tight end talk right now? Tyler Conklin will be the starting tight end this season for sure. What's good, Nicholas? All right. You guys ready? Because I am. Let's get it started, baby. I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up to watch this. I know you guys are. All right, so the first sequence of events that we're watching is the kickoff return. Pretty boring stuff. So now we get to see Mitch Trubisky out there. See with the first defensive possession. I don't know why there's a green LED light. I don't really like that. I'm gonna refresh. I don't like the green LED light. You guys saw that? We're gonna refresh this bad boy. We're gonna refresh this bad boy because that isn't fun. Oh, still there. Whatever. Hopefully it goes away. Okay, so first play, Mitch Trubisky hands it off to Najee Harris. He picks up a big yardage up the middle. So the first defensive possession, I think they get a couple first downs, and then the defense settles in and forces a punt, which is good to see. So on this play, you see Quinnen get double teamed. CJ get there. CJ makes the tackle. CJ Mosley is still leading the team in tackles, I believe. So he's still having a strong season. Not the greatest season in the world for the Jets linebacker veteran, but he's still doing his job. Next play is a play action. Mitch Trubisky rolling to his right, and he sees Pat Freiermuth. Marcel Harris was in coverage there. So Harris is the linebacker that's replacing. He's right here. He's replacing Quincy Williams. So you see him, I think it's zone coverage, and he just allows Pat Freiermuth just to get open and get the first down. I mean, that's just not what you like to see there. So the Jets struggle on short yardage situations, I've noticed. So this is 1st and 10, a little toss to Najee Harris. And Najee Harris picks up a good game. But look at Quinnen Williams making the tackle from like 6 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. I mean, just keep your eyes on number 95 of Quinnen Williams right here. Like the fact that he's the one that makes his tackle. Look at him. The angle's perfect. Quinnen Williams makes that tackle. A defensive tackle is not supposed to do that, by the way. Defensive tackle is not supposed to be able to do that. So now it's 2nd and short. Another play action. And this is the bomb down the field to Pickens. Excellent play by LaMarcus Joyner. You could not have asked for a more perfect play on the ball than LaMarcus Joyner right here. If you look at I really don't like how this is like glitching out. I mean, Pickens is wide open right here. If I'm Trubisky, I'm firing it right now. Instead, he waits to try to get to the deep ball. Trubisky lets it go. Not a bad throw from Trubisky, by the way. But Joyner, look at that. Beautiful pass deflection. Could not have played it any better. Shout out LaMarcus Joyner, man. He had a phenomenal day, bro. I cannot believe the day that both him and Whitehead had. Whitehead blitzed on this play. Oh, no, it looks like he's manned up on the running back. Excellent stuff there from LaMarcus Joyner. So now, after that shot, I think it's 2nd and 10. Trubisky drops back, 4-man rush. Carl Lawson almost gets there, and he completes it to Pat Freiermuth, and that was a first down. So this is where the Jets struggle, man. The zone coverage over the middle. You see, I think it's man coverage, and Pat Freiermuth just runs to the sticks, turns around on C.J. Mosley, gets to the soft cushion, and that's a first down. This is where I was getting concerned. I'm like, oh, God. Najee Harris picks up a couple yards there. Jermaine Johnson makes the tackle. The rookie gets subbed in. So I do notice the second defensive line rotation. It goes Jermaine, Thomas, Shepard, and Martin. But watch Jermaine Johnson shut off his block. He's been so good this season, man. He's been so good this season. Next play is play action. And this was complete, but it gets called back for a penalty, if I recall correctly. Not sure where exactly the penalty is, but this did not complete. Pickens did a good job boxing out Sauce there. So now after that penalty, it brings up, I think, 2nd and long. And it's an end around to Johnson. CJ's there. DJ Reed is there. Quan Alexander is there. Quan has been really good this season as well. He's a really important piece to this defense, man. He's such a hard hitter. He sets a tone. His energy is great. His leadership is great. Look at him. Look at that way he tackled him. He basically tackled him with one arm. So now it's 3rd down. I think this is where the stop comes. You see CJ Mosley at the line of scrimmage. And they send a 4-man rush. The pressure gets there. And then Quinnen and John Franklin Myers gets the tackle. That does not count as a sack because I think he gained a yard. It's like 3rd and 4. Bryce Huff making his season debut. Watch Bryce Huff on that rep. That's beautiful. I think this is the first time Bryce Huff is even on the field this season. Watch Bryce Huff here. This is why this man needs to be on the field a little more. Watch this rep right here from Bryce. He forces Mitch Trubisky to step up into the pocket. Excellent coverage down the field. CJ's right there. Mitch wants to go there, but CJ's right there. So it forces Mitch Trubisky to try to pick up the first with his legs. And JFM and Quinnen Williams are like, nope, that's not happening. Get swallowed. All right, and we force a punt. Guys, if you're enjoying this film review, please do me a favor and hit that like button if you did not already. We're just getting started. We are just getting started. We're going to be really looking deeply into Zach Wilson today. So please, if you're not already, consider hitting that thumbs up button. All right, now this is a 3-and-out, but first play of Zach Wilson of year number 2 is a handoff to Michael Carter, and Michael Carter goes nowhere. So it was a long day for Michael Carter and a long day for the running game in general. Breece Hall had a really good day, but Michael Carter did not. So AVT, we're going to be looking at him a lot this game as well. His first career start at left tackle in the NFL. Nate Herbig at right guard. Max Mitchell was in there before he got hurt. So if you look at the pass block, the run blocking here, you know, it doesn't look bad at first, but then you just see, who is that? I think it was Conklin in the run game that let that guy through. So now it's 2nd and 9. Another handoff, this time to Breece Hall, going to the left side, and he goes nowhere. So the Jets' running game couldn't do anything. They tried to run the ball the first 2 times, and you see Tomlinson trying to pull. Connor McGovern's in the second level, and him and Max Mitchell are on the same guy. But whose assignment is this? Hello? So what do you want from Breece Hall here? There's like 3 guys in his face. So that was just poor execution once again on the run block. So now 3rd down and 9. Zach Wilson is forced to pass. This is going to be to Garrett Wilson. Watch this route. Oh, here he is. Oh, I mean, look at that route. I know it's not a first down, but the separation he gets is just ridiculous. Watch Garrett Wilson, one-on-one. Is that Fitzpatrick he's on? No, it's not. The leverage, and then he just stops on a dime. Ball's out of Zach's hands already. So you see the anticipation. But unfortunately, you want to see Garrett Wilson do that at the sticks because this resulted in a 4th down. So that's what needs to be cleaned up a little bit. If it's 3rd down, you want to run to the sticks and turn around. You don't want to turn around too prematurely. But look at Zach Wilson's first throw of his sophomore season. Look at his footwork in the pocket, the poise, the timing, and the anticipation. You got CJ Uzama out there as the extra blocker. Pocket's good. Look at the pocket. Zach Wilson steps into that back foot, lets it rip, and it's just a laser beam. So then that forces the Jets to punt. Not good. This is where I was like, oh, of course, 3 and out on the first offensive play. What else is new? But the defense comes to play because guess what happens on the very next play? LaMarcus Joyner. Now, I want you guys to watch what happens here. The first play of the defense. So, Sheldon Rankins. Now, Jeff Ulbrich deserves some flowers for this. Everyone is harsh on Jeff Ulbrich. I understand why, but you got to give him the credit when the credit is deserved. Watch Sheldon Rankins drop back in coverage here. He is the big reason for this interception. Looks like he's rushing. Nope. He is dropping back into that zone because that's where Trubisky has been eating us all game on the first drive is over the middle. So Rankins drops back. He's in zone coverage. You know Trubisky's going to go to Johnson. And Rankins tips that ball. It's really hard to tell, but he tips that ball, which allows Johnson to not grab it. And then it gets, I mean, this is just a tremendous play on the ball from LaMarcus Joyner, not allowing that ball to hit the ground and interception. LaMarcus Joyner had one hell of a day, man. One hell of a day. This is just so awesome to see LaMarcus Joyner really step up because when we signed him, we knew we were getting a veteran that's been in this league before that knows what it takes to win some football games. And now, after his first 3 poor games of the season, he's coming off a 2-interception day. Him and Jordan Whitehead both looked great. Now the offense gets the ball right back. Zach Wilson drops back to pass, and it's a sack. So Max Mitchell got beat here. And this was the only sack of the day. The only sack of the day. And, of course, it was from Hightower. So Hightower against Max Mitchell. You see him get outside leverage. Zach Wilson feels the pocket collapsing over here, and he tries to escape and pick up the yards with his legs. But Hightower's right there on the contain to get that sack. But luckily for Zach, that is the only time he was sacked. And I think that had a lot to do with Zach Wilson rather than the offensive line. Next play, 2nd down, Zach Wilson rolling to his left. Now, if you want to look downfield here, Zach Wilson picks up some yards with his legs, but let's see the route concepts and see if there's anybody even open. So first of all, I love the athleticism from Zach just to be able to just do this and roll to the left. But the route concepts, everyone's going really deep. There's nobody open. I mean, I don't know what's going on over here. Maybe this is a design rollout for Zach to run. Maybe that was like the play design because look at Corey and Garrett Wilson are running the same route. And then Conklin's running over the middle. Literally no one's open. So maybe, just maybe, this was a designed rollout for Zach Wilson to pick up yards with his legs because it worked. Now this is 3rd down. Oh, wait, no. This is the same play. But yeah, there's nowhere to go. I mean, look at the athleticism, man. The mobility that Zach Wilson possesses. He's a different animal when the ball's in his hands. Now it's 3rd down, and this is to Breece Hall. Look at Breece Hall's vision. Go north, baby. So Robert Saleh has been saying about Breece Hall's development that he wants him to turn into an NFL back. Now, what does that mean? Run north and south. Don't run horizontal. Run vertical. And this is a perfect example. How about the Jets putting the ball in the rookie running back's hands on 3rd and 5? So it's 3rd and 5. Breece Hall gets the ball. He's running to the left, horizontal. That's not good. But what he does, he's patient. He waits to find the hole. He sees this is a great job. Both Tomlinson, McGovern, and Herbig deserve some credit here. And then he sees a little sliver of a hole, puts his head down, and just be patient, allow the 4 linemen to go to his left, and just pulses his way forward for 5 yards and get that 1st down for the Jets. Great stuff. Now it's 1st and 10. Zach Wilson drops back. Now, I think that was a miscommunication. Not sure what just went wrong there. Watch Elijah Moore's route. He's going, looks like he was doing a little post. So you see Elijah Moore at the bottom. Oh, no, he's about to plant and go outside. He was faking the post. And then Zach threw that ball like over here. So, yeah. think that was a miscommunication. Not sure what the goal was on that. Unless Elijah just got blanketed. All right, so now it's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Carter, and Carter goes nowhere. So this is really concerning to me, guys. The running game, man. I mean, look at the blocking. Let's find out what happened. Herbig gets onto the linebacker. And look at McGovern, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Look at McGovern. There's somebody who, like, doesn't understand why I always put McGovern on my stock down report videos on Tuesdays. This is why. If you're watching this video, my man, who doesn't understand why I don't have confidence in Connor McGovern, and I don't think he's been good this year, this is why. Watch Connor McGovern, the center. Ball snapped. I mean, the D lineman has already passed him, and look at McGovern. Just lets him by. And what is Carter supposed to do? He's got a big nose tackle in his face immediately, and McGovern's looking at him like, oh, sorry. So that's all McGovern's fault. Now, I think this is 3rd down. Carter drops back, checks it down to Breece Hall. I want to see the routes down the field if there was anybody open, though. I mean, he kind of had Garrett Wilson right here. Probably would have got the 1st down. Oh, no, that's the line of scrimmage. 1st down's up here. Yeah, Garrett would not have got that first. So either way, yeah. All right, well, we got 3 points out of this, so can't complain. Greg Zuerlein is money this year. Love to see it. 3-0 Jets. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button on your way in if you did not already. Next play is an end around. Look at Quan Alexander, bro. This is the energy I'm talking about. This is the type of, like, spark plug you need for your defense. Watch Quan Alexander, number 9. Watch the play rec. Watch the pursuit. He sees it's an end around, plants his foot in the ground, knows exactly what needs to happen, and just literally, boof, decapitates the man. Celebrate that. Absolutely love it. Quan Alexander's a dog, man. We are so lucky to have him on this defense. Watch it. He's not fooled by the end around. Oh, I'm going to fake it this way. Right. Quan Alexander's not fooled once and just absolutely, bah. We got to watch that again. It's too beautiful to not watch this. This is the type of football I love. Ready? Hup, 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 hup. Boof. Love it. All right, so now it's 2nd down or 3rd down? I'm not sure. Trubisky fires it to Pickens. Oh, yeah, it's 2nd down, and DJ Reed's there to bring him down. Now that brings up 3rd down. Clemens is in here with Shepard, Thomas, and Jermaine. I kind of like that as a 2nd unit. DJ Reed locking down Pickens. Where you going, bro? Yeah, have the catch. You're not going anywhere. Now it's 3rd down. Trubisky drops back, rolls to his right, hits his man, but Carter the 2nd is there to stop him. Let's watch Michael Carter here. He's staying put in his zone coverage. Look at that. He sees the tight end going over the middle, but he understands that this is zone coverage. He's got the flat, and he makes sure he does not get confused with the crossing route. Carter follows him, makes that tackle. If Carter's not there to make that tackle, that's a 1st down. So shout out Michael Carter the 2nd. He had a great day. And that brings up 4th down. Let's go. And now the offense gets another chance. So the 3rd offensive possession. This is, I think, where Zach gets cooking. Zach Wilson, hand off to Breece Hall, and he goes up the middle. Now, I want to see what went wrong with the blocking here. Pretty sure AVT did a good job. I mean, look at this guy. He's not a tackle. I mean, he is. AVT's doing his job. Look at AVT right there. Absolutely perfect setting the edge. Tomlinson gets blown up, which causes Breece Hall to avoid 41, and then Hall is trying to go crazy, but CJ Uzomah cannot hold his block. And then Hall gets a couple of yards. Herbig is down the field, though, making some things happen. I like to see that. 2nd down. play action. Zach Wilson. Oh, man. Look at it. Oh, this was that play. I mean, look at that. Oh, that scared me when Zach fell, dude. That scared me when Zach fell. But this is what I'm talking about. If Joe Flacco is in this game, you already know this is a sack. So Zach drops back the pass. And who is this? Is that Mitchell again? Mitchell gets beat. Hightower's in Zach's face. Forces him to his right. You're not sacking me. Zach trying to avoid pressure. He's dancing. Rolls to his left. There's nobody open down the field. He's dancing. What do I do? What do I do? Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. He gets rid of it. And, oh, that's an ugly fall. I wonder if this is the ankle injury that he's dealing with right now. I'm not sure if that's confirmed, but, I mean, this is the only portion. And if this is where he injured his ankle, then I'm totally okay because he finished the game and was spectacular. So now that brings up third down. Oh, this is the Elijah Moore row. I cannot wait to look at this. Now, this is the first throw from Zach Wilson where you're like, wow. Wow. So watch Elijah Moore. He runs a deep curl. I want to see when the ball is released. So Zach Wilson drops back. Ball is out of Zach Wilson's hands now. The ball's out of Zach Wilson's hands now, and look where Elijah Moore is. Elijah Moore's not even looking. That is called timing and anticipation and accuracy. Ball is zipping through space and time right now. Elijah Moore looks. He's like, oh, shit, the ball's right here. Boop. Now, Elijah Moore lost a lot of yards here. You see he has the ball on the 46, and he runs backwards, and he ends up on 47. Not a big deal. So look at this throw. Watch the footwork and the mechanics here. Zach drops back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-man rush. Look at the pressure. And Zach Wilson's not phased. He's not phased. Good blocking, by the way. Look at Michael Carter II. Steps into his throw, lets it rip. Pew! That is an absolute dart, guys. That is beautiful stuff from Zach Wilson. Watch it back in real time. Watch him step back into the pocket with a 6-man rush. 1, 2, 3, hitch, ball out. Pew! That is just a dart. That's a dart. He's looking at Elijah all day. He gets rid of it now. Elijah's not even looking at him, by the way. He turns around and the ball's in his lap. Excellent stuff. And I'm pretty sure this, not this play, but the very next, when they switch the field, is when Elijah gets the ball again. Breece Hall gets the ball in this one. And then, all right, now that does it for the first quarter. Now this is the play with Elijah Moore over the middle. Just great play calling, finding the soft spot in the zone. Watch Elijah Moore. Look at how much space is here. And shout out Elijah Moore understanding that, knowing when to go. Ball is out of Zach Wilson's hands right now, while Elijah is still behind the linebacker. He throws it here. The ball ends up right where it needs to be. Elijah Moore's gone. We need more of that from Elijah Moore. We need more of that. That's just gorgeous. That looks too easy, you know? Zach makes this look easy. He's throwing the ball when Elijah Moore is covered by 41. He throws him open. Look where Elijah is when he catches it, and he threw the ball when Elijah's over here. That is... Now, it might be simple to you guys, like, yeah, well, that's a quarterback play. Well, yeah, it feels good that we have a quarterback that has that timing and anticipation. Next play, hands off to Carter, and Carter goes nowhere. See, this running game, bro. Oh, so frustrating. What? It's like a mess. It's like you can't even break it down. Second down. Oh, I love this play. Now, this is a great play. They ran the same play twice, both in different directions. So watch this. It's a power O, and Carter is going to be the lead blocker with Breece Hall going to the outside. And you got Uzama and Lankin pulling. And I want you guys to look at Corey Davis on this play as well. Please look at Corey Davis. Corey Davis is so much more valuable to this team that people give him credit for. Watch the block that Corey Davis does here to set the edge. Perfect. That guy was about to get Breece. Boom. And then Carter, the lead block. And then the vision from Breece Hall. That's just a great, great play. That is an awesome football play from the New York Jets offense, man. Bring Uzama to that side and then pull him that side. Look at the block from... Oh, dude. Coaching staff will absolutely love when they turn on the film and they see a running back and a wide receiver, the reason why we get big yards. First, look at Michael... No, I think watch 41. He's like, oh, I got him. That's a loss. Nope. Corey Davis is here. Get destroyed. And now watch Carter. Carter gets on the defensive back, which allows Breece Hall to cut inside. And then Hall is down at the 4. That is great. That is great. Corey Davis and Michael Carter deserves a lot of credit on that play. First and goal from the 5. And Hall up the middle. Could not get Ruckerts in the game. But it's all good because now we get to watch this special. Garrett Wilson in motion. It's an end around to Garrett Wilson. The Steelers feel like, oh, they are completely done. Garrett Wilson's done. I mean, look at that. But you would have thought, oh, the entire Steelers defense is all leaning this way. And now they're all like, oh, crap. Zach Wilson's wide open. Touchdown. Hit the gritty, baby. Oh, they cut it out. I mean, this is just masterful stuff. I know it's been done before, the Philly special, yeah. But the timing of this play call is so perfect for LaFleur. Second and goal. It's not third down. And it's like, when will this play not work? This is fun stuff, man. I don't know if Braxton could have ran that in because there was a bunch of safeties coming. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button on your way into the show if you did not already. I greatly appreciate you guys. We got 44 likes with over 100 people watching right now. So let's get to 100 likes before the stream is all wrapped up. By the way, the Jets are second in the league in special teams, in case you guys are wondering. All right, next defensive possession. Trubisky hands it off to Najee Harris. And Quan Alexander and JFM combined for the tackle. And CJ Mosley. John's in the chat. How can they cut the gritty? Shameful. John. Second down, Najee Harris goes up the middle again. Close to the first, but there's a flag. I think this is on the Steelers. Illegal hands to the face or something like that. And then we forced... Oh, no, this is a big completion to Pickens. So let's see what happened here. Looks like zone coverage. Pickens finds a soft spot in the zone. And he's open over the middle. Pickens is a good player, man. The Steelers got really good playmakers. Oh, CJ was baited. Watch CJ. CJ's the reason for this one. Because he's in that zone. He thinks that whoever runs a little hitch. Look, CJ plants his foot and explodes over here because someone's running that route that allows a wide open window. CJ's like, ah, crap, they got me. And then CJ's nowhere to be found. That happens. First and 10. And a run play. The Jets did a decent job in the run game this game. Wasn't perfect, but they definitely got the job done. They contained Najee Harris. I think he got around like, what, 65, 70 yards? Like, I'll take that. I mean, he got a lot of carries. And the backup didn't do squat either. So now it's second down. Trubisky tossed to the right. And he picks up the first down and then some. That's just a great run play from the Steelers. Hey. Yeah, Sauce, that's a penalty. What's going on over there? Why is 76 trying to... Look at 76. He's down. Look at 76. Oh! Hey, that's my rookie. That's my rookie. Sauce is like, where's the flag, ref? The hell was that? That does deserve a flag. All right, here we go. Next play, Najee Harris bounces it outside. And this is where the Steelers start getting some momentum offensively. I think this is where they get a field goal. Jermaine Johnson and Thomas are in at the line. And Najee Harris picks up the first down with his legs. Another first down play. This time to run to Harris, but he goes just for a couple yards. Marcel Harris didn't look that bad in his first start, but you can definitely sense the decline from Quincy Williams. He doesn't really have that same presence as Quincy Williams at all. So let's hope that Quincy can get back onto the field ASAP. Look at that get off. Carl Lawson had a great rep on that one. Oof, this was the almost touchdown. Watch Carl Lawson here. Carl Lawson explodes off the edge. Gets a quarterback hit. Oof, that was so close to being a touchdown. Gee. Watch Carl Lawson again. Explodes, sets up the outside leverage to go just steamroll him inside. Sheds off. That's perfect pass rush. Carl Lawson. Bah! But look at that. Bro. Oh my God, that was almost a touchdown. Next play. CJ drops back into a deep zone. And Quinnen Williams gets the sack. Big time play from Big Q. Watch Big Q here. Up the middle. Where are the Q haters at? They've been so quiet this year. I love it. Proving all of them wrong. Get off the center. Get off the left guard. Just bend around. I mean, that's just excellent pass rush. That's very unique from Quinnen right there. He's not just trying to steamroll them up the middle. He's pulling off a stunt by just bending around. He starts here and he just bends around to go get Mitch. And that's a pretty creative look right there from Ulbrich. You're trying to confuse the quarterback. Watch. You're going to have CJ at the line of scrimmage. It looks like a 5-man rush. And then CJ drops back in coverage. And it makes Trubisky feel like, oh, since he's dropping back, there's nobody coming this way. But nope, Quinnen is not coming this way. He's coming around. Watch it again. How CJ drops back last minute. And Trubisky feels like, okay, I got to worry about pressure here, and pressure on the right side. But no, Quinnen bends around. See, and that's why Trubisky was shuffling his feet to the left, because he felt like he had some space to work with. But nope, Quinnen Williams is a monster, and we forced them into 3 points. Excellent, excellent stuff. Let's go. All right, first play, Elijah Moore in motion. Swing route to Elijah. And now this is Elijah's last catch of the game. Very, very interesting. I mean, I thought Elijah was destined for a breakout after that first quarter. And after seeing this and him being heavily involved. But then this is the last time he got the ball, like even thrown to him. It's not like they were trying to throw him it and he was not catching it. Second down. Now, this is the type of stuff that you got to see Zach Wilson improve on in year 2. So, it wasn't a perfect day for Zach. Now, this is the one throw where you're like, okay, this is the issue when he was a rookie. Now, what went wrong? His feet are not really squared. You want to see the feet kind of looking parallel. And he just puts too much zip on it. And it's like a two-seam fastball that just is not accurate. So I think we like to see Zach kind of be more poised in this situation where you get the ball, look, set your feet, and let it rip. You know, that's where you're like, okay, Zach, you got to be able to hit that one. But next play, third down, guess what? Zach Wilson rolls to his right, and he almost throws into your pick. But I want to see downfield if there's anybody open. And the pocket collapses, so. I mean, he does have Elijah Moore right here. But there's a guy right in his face, so that's why he can't. You see? That's why you can't just look downfield. You got to look at the pressure. But I feel like if the pocket held up here, Zach could fire this over the middle to Elijah Moore. But instead, there's pressure, which forces Zach to move around. And Zach has really nowhere to go. He's looking downfield, and there's 3 guys covered. So Zach is like, shit, what do I do? He's like, all right, I'm just going to throw it away. Luckily for Zach, dude, Minka almost picked this off. That would have sucked. See, like, Zach is going to be so fun to watch, man. And it forces another punt. Now Mitch Trubisky gets to go out there again and stink it up. LaMarcus Joyner is on the line of scrimmage. He's blitzing. Joyner gets the pressure, forces Trubisky to chuck it, and complete to Freiermuth. Freiermuth is a really good tight end, by the way. Joyner comes on the safety blitz. Good protection. Good throw. And CJ just gets caught not looking at the ball. First down for the Steelers. Play action. Trubisky fires over the middle. Almost picked off by Whitehead. Oh, he should have picked that one. What an awful throw. No wonder he was... Oh, Whitehead, pick that. It's all good. You had to pick this game, and you should have had 2 picks, but one of them got called back because of a penalty. All right, second down. Trubisky hands it off to Najee, and Najee picks up a good chunk of yards, brings up third down. Lot L, Hennessy. Hey, this is the Jermaine Johnson sack. Let's go. All right, the rookie gets his first career full sack. Watch Jermaine Johnson here. He is determined. Ball snapped. Great get off the ball. You see him attack the outside leverage.
I'm sorry.
Siri, I'm not talking to you. Just use perfect technique. Look at that technique. And now it's up to him to get the bend. Because if he doesn't have the elite bend, then he's going to be around over here. But instead, he goes horizontal. And Trubisky feels it. He tries to escape. But guess what? Jermaine Johnson's in your mouth. That is awesome stuff from the rookie edge rusher, Jermaine Johnson. Watch this angle. I'll let it play fully. Oh, look at that technique, man. That is gorgeous stuff. Pass rushers. Woo! Jermaine Johnson. First career full sack. Absolutely love it. Now brings up third down. Trubisky drops back. Fires it over the middle. Sauce almost. Almost. Don't worry, Sauce. You'll get your first pick soon. Did Sauce almost get that? Oh! He almost had a chance. Look at Quinnen just literally like there's a triple team on him and he's still moving people. I want to see this. Oh, Sauce. Oh, I mean, that's a really difficult ball to bring in, but you imagine? All right, the Jets get the ball right back. First play. I mean, great camera work, guys. Great camera work, by the way. I mean, you didn't get to see that play. Now, this is a very interesting one I want to see on film because I feel like Breece Hall could have had a touchdown if Zach Wilson hit him in stride. Because if Breece Hall's got some separation. If Zach Wilson puts more juice on this ball instead of just lobbing it, like if Zach does one of those Keelan Cole type of throws where it's not underthrown, you see how Breece had to go back for it. Now, this is a difficult throw, by the way. This is a very difficult throw. So I'm asking a lot from Zach here, right? Not every quarterback in the world can make this throw. But if Zach Wilson, and see how he just kind of like lofts it? He like kind of lobs it. If he puts some more strength underneath this ball and leads him down the sideline and drops it in the bucket, that is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Just saying. But instead, it's underthrown, and Breece Hall has to come back for it, incomplete. So, like to see Zach Wilson watch that on film, like, ooh, next time got to put more juice on that. But it's all good because third down, guess what? Zach Wilson bounces back. The play action is perfect. Look at all these linebackers getting sucked in, which allows Conklin to escape and allows Conklin wide open. All these linebackers are being sucked into the play action, which causes them to panic, and Zach Wilson gets rid of the ball quickly, and he's got Conklin wide open for the first down. Great play recognition from Zach. Great play action. This is just a phenomenal third down. Watch, you see the defense get sucked in. It looks like play action. It looks like a run. And then Conklin just, beautiful release. Simple, but gorgeous. First down, Jets. First down. Now, hand off to Carter. Now, look at McGovern on the floor. I mean, what? I can't believe people question why I say McGovern is not good this year. This is why. Let's see what happens, McGovern. Dude, how do you let that happen? Where are you going? There's a guy in front of you to worry about. Connor, I'm rooting for you, buddy, but he just runs right by him. Watch this. Isn't this your assignment right here? Who's blocking this man if it's not you, Connor? Why are you going? I mean, whose guy is this? It's supposed to be Connor McGovern's. And then it allows 99 to escape through. And not to mention, there's three guys in the backfield on Carter immediately. 3 guys. Second down, Zach Wilson escaping pressure and incomplete. I mean, this is the pressure that Zach has been feeling all day long. Just a 4-man rush. Hightower on AVT. AVT, man. Look at Elijah Vera Tucker. He's doing his job, bro. Elijah Vera Tucker, dude. Left tackle, and he's looking like the best lineman on the team. Now this brings up third down. Here comes the blitz. Zach Wilson double clutches. Now this is an almost interception from Zach. You don't want to see any hesitation here. So Zach, if you watch, he's going to pump fake it a little bit. He's going to be like, he's going to hesitate. That slight, that release is so quick, by the way. But then he gets rid of it. Low-key should have been intercepted. So very fortunate that he did not catch that. Because this is just not a good throw. I mean, it is not a good throw at all. And listen, did I expect Zach Wilson to be rusty and have some mistakes? Absolutely. Which is why I'm not concerned. This is why that doesn't surprise me. I did not expect Zach to come out here and be perfect whatsoever. Because if he was perfect, guess what, guys? We have a special. We're going to the Super Bowl. That's what that means. But in the reality of things, Zach Wilson had a bad throw on that one. And I'm sure he's going to learn from it, hopefully. Now the defense gets another chance. Nickel package, and it's a draw play. But look at Quinnen Williams backing up his guy into him. Like, Quinnen does not get credit for anything on this play, but this is all him. Watch Quinnen back up his guy into Najee Harris. Watch this. He's on the center. Ooh. He's lift. Look at it. Look at his leg, dude. He's just bullying this guy. Bullying. His leg is off the ground. He pushes 61 back into Harris. Harris gets knocked down. Quinnen's wrapping him up with his arm. Forces Najee Harris to go that way. And there's 3 Jets waiting for him. Quinnen doesn't get credit for that, but I got to rewatch that. That was freaking sick. Oh my God, that is something. I got to screenshot that or something, bro. What? I got to screenshot that. Oh yeah, I got the screenshot. I got the screenshot. I'm tweeting that right now. Hold on, guys. I got to tweet that. It's too gorgeous not to. Hold on. It's too good. Quinnen Williams is elite. Quinnen Williams dominates. What should I caption this picture? I'm just making the caption. Quinnen Williams is elite. I mean, he's oh, that's so funny. That picture is great. That picture is great. All right, back to the film. All right. Next play, Trubisky drops back, fires it down the field, and guess whose day it is? It's Sauce's day. George Pickens is like, yo, throw it up higher, Trubisky. You're trash. You saw that? I love that. But watch Sauce, bro. Pickens, it's not Trubisky, bro. It's because you're blanketed by Sauce. Just absolutely. I mean, look at that. You're literally going nowhere. He's blanketing you. I do want to see Sauce get a pick. Like, I want to see him turn around and, like, get that ball, you know? Snag that ball out of the air. Let's watch Sauce in this entire play. So watch Sauce at the bottom of your screen. He, like, is giving him a little cushion, and then the last second goes up in his face to press him. Pickens has a really bad release. Sauce is there, stride for stride. Pickens is just running vertical. Terrible route. Or it's just great coverage. Sauce is there every ounce of the way. Oh, if he deflected that up, Joyner would have got that pick. Sauce Gardner. And then we got a false start on the Steelers. Steelers were the team that was being penalized the most in the first half, and the Jets came up with it. Oh, this is Carl Lawson's first sack of the year. Full sack, rather. Watch Carl Lawson scream off the edge, baby. This is what we like to see. Ah, look at that bend. That is elite stuff, Carl. We need to see that way more this year. Look at that bend. Look at that get off. Look at the... Oh, that is beautiful technique. Just bend around that. Go, let the left tackle go for a ride on that hip and just destroy that man. Let's go, Carl. We need to see Carl Lawson do that all the time. That was on third down, too. All right, Jets get the ball back. Now, I think this is where they collapse in the end of the first half. So Breece Hall gets it and just goes nowhere. Is that Minka? No, there's someone else. So you got a defensive back blitzing. And honestly, there's a chance for Hall to do something here, but there's just a defensive back coming on the blind side, just brings him down. Second down, Zach completes it to Elijah Moore. Oh yeah, he had 4 catches. This is his last. This is the last Elijah Moore catch. And then that's gonna bring up. Should we just skip the third quarter so we can get right to that fourth quarter comeback? I know you guys would like to see that. Now, third down, Zach Wilson. Oh, now this should have been a. Oh, man, Carter is okay. That was scary. I cannot believe Carter got up. I thought he was like dead. Watch Carter come out of the backfield. Carter gets loose, and Wilson tries to float it up, but Carter kind of loses his footing. Oh, if that safety wasn't there, I feel like it could have been a big play. Luckily, Carter's fine. There was a penalty on the Steelers on this play, which resulted in an automatic first down. Next play, we got a toss. Oh, this is okay. Now this is the craziness. Look at this craziness. Okay, so this is a trick play that worked against the Dolphins last year. You got Garrett Wilson in motion. It's a toss to Carter. And then it's a toss back to Zach. And Zach drops it because the Steelers had this sniffed out. There is nobody open down the field. I mean, even if Zach Wilson catches this ball, I mean, he is going nowhere. Garrett Wilson's double covered. Corey Davis is double covered. Here's Elijah Moore streaking across the middle with someone right in his face with 2 defenders. So look at Zach Wilson, though. The poise and the confidence and the awareness to understand how important it is to get this ball and pick it up and chuck it beyond the line of scrimmage. He turned that disaster into just an incompletion. Oh, what a nightmare play. Wow. That was something crazy. Oh, now this is the great run from Brees. This is great blocking. This is the type of blocking we need to see consistently. Shout out Nate Herbig. Shout out Connor McDermott, by the way, because he just got checked in. Max Mitchell went down. Herbig in the second level. McDermott has a great block. And then Hall has the vision to get... Look at that block by Herbig in the second level. Perfect. Turn that ugly-ass play into that play on the next one. By the way, I'm loving these jerseys. The white jerseys with the black pants. Yeah, I'm a big fan. So, you got Connor McDermott setting the edge. Beautiful. Uzama doing a great job. Herbig in the second level. But how about the patience and the whereabouts for Hall to find the hole and then bend around the linebacker and then just go straight up the middle. Boom. Put your head down. First down, Jets on 2nd and 10. Huge. Garrett Wilson in motion, and they give Hall the ball again, and he goes nowhere. See, that's where I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't blame the play caller there, but I play the execution. How do you go from that type of play to this offensive line? What do they call the same play? How did 98 get by so fast? I see McGovern on his ass. How many times have I seen McGovern on his butt? This game. Look at McGovern. Just getting eaten alive. Jimmy asks, what jersey should we wear in February? We're wearing Zach Wilson jerseys, baby. Still haven't got a Zach Wilson jersey, by the way. All right, now this is a play that is a crazy throw from Zach. And this should have been a catch. If you guys saw the clip on Twitter, this should have been a catch if they reviewed it. I mean, Zach is getting pressured, and he just drops it in the bucket. Now, it's hard to tell here, but his cleat low-key drags along this hash right here. But, I mean, this throw is kind of ridiculous. Fading away. just rolling away from the pressure. Zach barely sets his feet and just flicks the wrist, and it's a dart. Oh man, what a beauty. I can't stand some of you guys in the chat. I'm just going to ignore it, to be honest. It's all good, though. All right, next play. All right, now this is the Zach interception. So this is the situation where we're like, all right, should we run the ball on third down and kick a field goal, be conservative, or are we going to be super aggressive and try to pick up a touchdown before half? And they go for the aggressive, and they shouldn't have. Jeff Smith one-on-one. I mean, he's open here. And Zach Wilson sees it, and he throws it. But the guy that's guarding Elijah Moore breaks off of his man, which is Elijah, and he comes out there because Zach is reading man coverage. He doesn't see this guy, and Zach throws a bad pass, which results in an interception. So these are the type of things that, I expected Zach Wilson to do early on in the season. Very bad throw, bad decision, bad execution. Why are you targeting Jeff Smith? But this is just not good. Not good. So I'm not sure why he was. I want to see if there's anybody else open. I mean, he's got Garrett Wilson right here over the middle. Ayo, Garrett Wilson's wide open. So bad read by Zach. He easily could have threw that to Garrett right there, and that would have been a first down. So just bad throw. All the haters are going to be so upset when we get into the fourth quarter. The Zach Wilson haters, the Corey Davis haters, all those haters are going to be so upset when they see how much they single-handedly won the game. Both Zach Wilson and Corey Davis. All right, so now this is where all the momentum starts going to the Steelers side. They pick up big yardage, and then the next play, Carl Lawson gets called for a roughing the passer, which is really frustrating. Look at Ashton Davis almost getting a pick in his first snap of the day. All right, so this is the pass rush. I mean, the pass interference. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at Carl. I did not notice that Carl Lawson came from Mars. Look at this. Carl Lawson drops back in coverage, and he gets a roughing the passer. Carl Lawson is at the 50-yard line, and this man is about to sprint. Like, what is this? 15, 20 yards and just destroy Trubisky. Look at him. Poof. Oh, my. That's a soft penalty, bro. You hit the quarterback after he threw it. That's a bad call. That's a bad call, man. I mean, Lawson's got to be aware of that situation. I mean, he gets rid of it now. What is Carl Lawson supposed to do right here? It's a bad call. And by the way, Whitehead with the pick. Let's go. And then they have this crazy play where they try to return it. Shout out Jordan Whitehead, bro. He had a great game. Excellent game from Jordan Whitehead. Look at this fun. For a second, I thought they were going to pull this off. And that does it for the half. They get a field goal. Cool. Second halftime. All right, so first possession of the second half doesn't go well for the Jets. Carter goes nowhere up the middle. Second down, Zach Wilson, quick pass, Garrett Wilson, and he drops it. Garrett Wilson had 2 drops back-to-back, I'm pretty sure. So this is a drop by Garrett Wilson. I mean, it's a good route, good throw, and he brings it in, but then Minka is there to just knock the ball out. Incomplete. And then this play, great route from Garrett Wilson again. Ball's out of Zach Wilson's hands, and another drop. So, bad start. All the momentum is on the Steelers side here. I must correct somebody in the chat. Modine is saying that the best they looked was one quarter against the Steelers. The Jets played a good first quarter, a good half of the second quarter, and they played a terrible ending of the second quarter and a terrible entire third quarter and played a great fourth quarter. So, no, they did not play just one good quarter of football. That is incorrect. But they fought back. And they should have got this ball, by the way. Oh, Echols fall on that, bro. Did I see Zach Wilson hit the gritty? Oh, yeah, I did. Now, Kenny Pickett enters the game. And this is where he's going to throw an interception. Now, this interception is just beautiful stuff from the safeties. Watch the safeties on this play, man. I'm in awe. I'm in awe, man. I'm in awe of this play. Here we go. Watch Jordan Whitehead, LaMarcus Joyner. This is like a tag team. Oh, wait. It's not. It's the next one. Come on. When did they throw it? Here it is. Finally. Here we go. Watch the two safeties. They see Claypool try to run over the middle. They're both blanketing him. Throw by Pickett. LaMarcus Joyner gets up there, puts his hand on the ball, tips it up for Whitehead, intercepted. You cannot ask for a better. I mean, this is just phenomenal stuff. Look at the safeties. Why is there a spammer right here? Listen, man, the safeties have had a tough start to the season. But you got to give the credit to the safeties in this game. They took over defensively. Look at Joyner get his left hand on the ball, which forced, because if Joyner doesn't make that play, Claypool catches that, and it's going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. And now Corey Davis comes around. Jordan Whitehead and Joyner shut me up Sunday. I love it. Hell yeah, man. They shut us all up. Next play, design rollout. Zach Wilson. Quick zip. Now, this is the fun stuff that Zach Wilson possesses. Look at this first down. Great play call. Play action. Bootleg. Get Zach Wilson on the run. Corey Davis gets wide open. And watch Zach Wilson. Quick flick of the wrist on the run. Beautiful sidearm release. And that's a first down to Corey Davis. They really sold that play action really well. Watch this throw. He's got to get it by this linebacker, so he's patient. He's waiting for the opening. There it is. On the run. Dart. I feel like Zach Wilson throws it like too hard. I mean, this guy literally just has a laser of an arm. Next. Handoff up the middle. And now this is the possession where Zach throws his second pick. Yeah, here it is. All right, so this play, it's 3rd down. Zach Wilson tries a sidearm zip, and it's high. Hits both of Conklin's hands. The pocket's collapsing. You got someone coming into Zach's face, which forces him to not set his feet. He sidearms it, and Conklin has both of his hands on the ball. Both hands on the ball. And it gets tipped up, picked off. So, see it from this angle. All right, so Poppy with the $5 donation says Zach was limited at practice. Yes, he was. No need to worry. He's a little nicked and bruises up. Typical for a football season. Robert Saleh is not concerned, and neither am I. So you see the pressure in Zach Wilson's face, which causes him to throw it. I mean, it is high, but if it hits both your hands, you are expected to catch it. And Minkah Fitzpatrick just knows where the ball is at all times. Really frustrating. Thank you, Poppy, for the $5, by the way. Appreciate you as always, my man. Hope all is well with you at home. Shovel pass. They try to get Kenny Pickett his first career touchdown pass the cheap way. Not happening. Najee Harris almost gets in, but Kenny Pickett is the one that gets in. I don't even want to watch that. Who cares? QB sneak up the middle. All right. Next possession, Michael Carter bends around the edge, actually picks up positive yards. And then here, I mean, nobody's open. Zach's getting pressure. This is where the offense starts hitting a little stall. So watch the protection. Herbig gets thrown to the turf, or the grass, rather. Tucker is doing everything he can. There's two guys in his face. Jimmy says, Richie, I'm pretty sure they ruled out Tua so early because they saw our D-line in film. Yeah, that's true, Jimmy. That's probably why. They don't want Tua to die out there in the field, so they're like, I mean, listen, if Tua's playing in that game, that can't happen. They cannot let Tua play in that game. Like, I don't care. After what happened last week, there's no way the Dolphins could do that. So, crazy stuff with the Dolphins right now. But Teddy Bridgewater is a very capable quarterback, and we're going to get into the flight preview tomorrow. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Hope to see you tonight on the roundtable. Zach Wilson drops back. Now, this is one of my favorite throws of the day from Zach Wilson. He makes it look so simple. This is third down, and this is the type of stuff that you love to see from a year two quarterback. Drops back in the pocket, four-man rush, sets his feet, calm, and he just, look at the release. Look how fast the ball just explodes out of his hands. Watch. I'm not going to pause it. Just watch how fast the ball explodes out of this man's hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hitch. Pew! That is just a laser. Like, the ball, this is going to be a cool shot. The ball explodes out of his hand. It's like a fastball, man. This is a great play design, by the way. Watch Conklin go up the seam. Sits back. And Zach just fits it right in between the two linebackers. It's like a little sidearm flick. You guys want me to do the sound effect again? You like that? All right, I'll do one more time. Ready? Zach drops back and lets it rip. Pew! Look at that. Laser. Everyone listen to my guy Ness. Can we get 100 likes? Everyone smash that thumbs up button, please. Got 144 people watching right now. Let's get to 100 beans, baby. Hey, Mo, I'm sorry to break the news flash here to you, my man, but the Jets are top 10 in offense and defense this year. In overall offense and overall defense. They're actually 8th offense, 10th defense in DVOA. So you can take that stat with how you like. I know you're still going to say they suck, but Just saying, they're not as bad as you might think they are so far this year. Stats don't lie. All right, so now it's first down. Oh, no, it's a second down. Play action, Zach Wilson. I mean, look, this is okay. Thank you, Joe Flacco, because Joe Flacco would have got destroyed in this play. Joe Flacco would have got destroyed on this play. Watch this. Watch. How does Zach even feel this? This is different, man. Look, this guy is coming to his blind side. The fact that Zach has that peripheral vision on the corner of his eye, just plant his foot. How does he avoid that? Look at that. He's right in his face. Hightower's like, yes, another sack. And then just, boom. Look at that. Jukes him out. Now he's on his ass. Zach Wilson creates time. There's no one open down the field. So Zach's got to roll to his left and get rid of it. That is progression from Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson sacrificed his completion percentage for plays like this to avoid sacks. This is the difference between Joe Flacco and Zach Wilson. The fact that Zach Wilson can make Hightower miss, escape pressure, no one's open, get rid of the football. Do not force it. The amount of time Zach Wilson had to throw the ball away like that and get an incompletion is ridiculous. Connor McDermott gets called for a false start. I saw someone in the chat saying that they wanted to apologize. Why exactly do they want to apologize? What did they do? I don't know what that was about. Look at Connor McDermott, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Dwayne Brown returned to practice today. It'd be a good idea. It'll be a really good sign if he can play. But if he's not, it's going to be Connor McDermott again. So Zach Wilson drops back and incomplete to Brees. Jets punt. Now, Kenny Pickett gets another opportunity to go down the field and score a touchdown. Look at Clemens. But he picks up Pat Freiermuth for the first. Najee Harris gets loose. This is where all of the momentum is on the Steelers side right here. The crowd is into it. Kenny Pickett enters the game. It's what every Pittsburgh fan has been waiting for all season, is there for their rookie quarterback to play. And this is where I remember watching this live on my channel. Everybody in the chat was screaming in the chat. Oh, here we go again. Fire Saleh. Zach this. Jets stink. Da-ba-ba. Boopy-pop. And I'm like, guys, this game is not over. Why are you guys so negative? We still got so much time left in the game. There was like 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and I had people in the chat crying to me. I was hating on your channel, but I can't hate or not support fellow gang members. We all family. Just want to say my bad. It's all good, man. No hard feelings. We all have our own opinions on each other. Don't worry about it, my guy. All right, so next play, Quinnen Williams just doing his work. But that was more John Franklin Myers, actually. Let's watch JFM here on the end. Set the edge. JFM, oh, get off me, tight end. And that's CJ Mosley and JFM. Next play, Kenny Pickett. Look at Bryce Huff pulling off the stunt. This is third down, and then Kenny Pickett picks up the first with his legs. This is great pass rush. Watch this stunt by Bryce Huff. He's going to go, whoop, come inside. Forces Kenny Pickett outside. And look at Quinnen. Quinnen Williams, bro. That man deserves to get paid. Quinnen Williams deserves to get paid, bro. Handoff up the middle. Marcel Harris, man. Hey, he doesn't look that bad. He it's definitely a big drop off from Quincy Williams, but as the backup, look at 36 on this play. Marcel Harris. He just skips by the two linemen and gets his nose dirty. Boom. That's a big time play. Yeah, Q should eat against the Dolphins. Their interior O-line is not good. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Kenny Pickett looks very poised as a rookie. I mean, he was 10 of 13, 10 completions, and his 3 incompletions were all picks, which is funny. Like, we're all Steelers fans this week, right? We're all Steelers fans. They're versing the Bills, by the way. That's why I say that. Now, this is a crazy throw and a crazy play by Pickens. Look at his back shoulder. Kenny Pickett gets rid of it. The only way this ball is completed to DJ Reed on third down, if it's to the back shoulder, which it is, DJ Reed is literally all over him, and Pickens just makes a phenomenal grab with both feet in bounds. That was just a great play. We're getting closer to the fourth quarter, guys, to where we can really break down Zach Wilson. We're getting closer, and I can't wait. Good play by DJ there again. Good pressure from Martin. There's a flag on that play. Yep. Najee Harris gets it up the middle. I think they score a touchdown on this drive, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all right. We have entered the fourth quarter. Oh, this is the play where... All right, so Quinnen Williams just destroys Kenny Pickett, and Kenny Pickett delivers a strike. This is where I kind of gained respect for Kenny Pickett in a way. Watch Quinnen Williams. Destroyed. I mean, that is crazy. And then he still delivers a strike to Pat Freiermuth for the first down. That was very impressive from the rookie quarterback. I got to give him credit, man. That's not easy to do. Watch Quinnen Williams. I mean, he's so good. He's so good. The fact that Kenny Pickett delivers this with Quinnen Williams breathing down his neck. I mean, look at that. Quinnen is in his... Wow, look at that. Quinnen is in his mouth. He's in his mouth. He gets rid of it, and then Quinnen is basically bear hugging him. And then he gets off of him for no penalty, which is smart. That was an NFL throw. And then Kenny Pickett runs it in for the touchdown. Cool, Kenny Pickett. Now, all of the momentum is on the Pittsburgh Steelers side here, everybody. The Steelers are winning 20-10 in the fourth quarter. The Pittsburgh Steelers crowd is going crazy. They're playing Renegade. The juices are flying. The defense is doing great. The offense is doing great. The Pittsburgh Steelers fan base is so happy. Kenny Pickett is here. Our savior, our brand new quarterback. All of the momentum is on the Pittsburgh Steelers side. And I'll never forget, the broadcaster said at this moment, this is where Zach Wilson needs to prove why he's the second overall pick. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Zach Wilson did just that. We have entered Zach Wilson's territory right now. So first and 10. Zach Wilson checks it down to Carter, who gets destroyed out of bounds. So that brings up 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and 9, I think. And it's a handoff to Carter, who goes nowhere. Now, this next play is 3rd down. Now, this play is very interesting because Corey Davis is wide open. And Zach decides to go to Garrett Wilson, who's not open, but he still delivers a strike. So I can't complain there. Get this guy out of the chat. All right, here we go. Watch this. So Zach is throwing the ball to Garrett Wilson. The ball's out of his hands now. He's got perfect separation. But look, I want you guys to look at Corey Davis. And also, look at Corey Davis's... Corey Davis is like, no! I'm wide open, bro. Why? But then Corey's like, oh, we good. And look at Garrett Wilson after the catch. Let's watch that on full play. And let me just give you guys the situation right here. It's 3rd down and 9. Jets down by 10 in the 4th quarter. This is where Zach Wilson is proving that he has poise, he has confidence, he has the whereabouts to elevate these teammates. This is really good stuff. This should give Jets fans a lot of excitement, man. 3rd and 9. Step back into the pocket, delivers a strike over the middle to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson makes the first guy miss, and he's loose. Now, it is crazy that he had Corey Davis this wide open. I don't know if you guys need me to play that back again. But look at that route from Corey Davis. Corey Davis became alive. Corey Davis became alive in this 4th quarter, bro. He makes number 20 do a little spinorama. Watch. He's going to set him up outside. He's going to... That is just gorgeous stuff. Garrett Wilson also getting separation, but he does not have that much separation. And Zach Wilson trusts Garrett. He trusts his arm. You can't complain. Right on the buttons, and he's loose. That is awesome. Barney is saying, watch Zach's eyes from the end zone. All right, let's see Zach's eyes. Ooh, he's looking off the linebacker, baby. That makes so much more sense now. So watch Zach's eyes. He's staring this way. So Zach's eyes are staring this way to bait the linebacker to move out of his zone. 51 is moving with Carter. And he's baiting Fitzpatrick that he's going to check it down or go to Corey over the middle, which forces Fitzpatrick to keep his hips planted to the right side. And then he quickly look at his feet. His feet are pointed that he's going to throw this way, but instead he just contorts his arm and throws a dart. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. This is what I'm talking about. This is very positive stuff. This is the type of throws that gets me, a Jets fan, very excited for Zach Wilson. Very excited. He put Minkah Fitzpatrick in a blender. This is not typical. This is veteran-style quarterback play from Zach Wilson. Veteran-style quarterback play. Watch his feet. He positions his feet and his eyes in this direction to force Fitzpatrick to plant his feet down and bait him this way. That forces Fitzpatrick to look that way, which allows Garrett Wilson to move to the left. And the fact that Zach Wilson has the arm talent to not have his feet squared in the direction where he's throwing and still throw it. It doesn't look like he's throwing across his body, but he technically is. And he still throws it with timing, anticipation, zip, and accuracy right on the nose. And remember, this is the 4th quarter. 3rd down by 10. This is the type of stuff that should give Jets fans a lot of excitement for Zach Wilson. I did not see that from him. I didn't know he can do that this early in his career. Next play is incompletion to Conklin. He threw it behind him. So Conklin it was just bad timing on that one. It was behind him. I mean, wouldn't really have went anywhere anyway. So now this is where the Jets start really shooting themselves in the foot. Now this next play is terrible. A handoff to Breece Hall where what is this junk? I wish Zach kept this, and then he's got to flick it to Garrett Wilson to look at the space Garrett has. I don't know if this was an option play, but they got to make this an option play because if I'm LaFleur and I'm watching film, you should be like, wait a second. Zach should have an option to keep this because if Zach keeps the ball, look at all the space. He just flicks it out to Garrett Wilson, and Garrett is gone for big chunk of yards. And even Garrett Wilson is pissed. So it does look like it was an option, to be honest. Watch Garrett Wilson's reaction when the ball's not to him. Look at his reaction. So I don't know if that means he's like, you should have kept it and gave it to me, or he's just pissed that the play didn't work. But that was just a mess of a play. But guess what? It's 3rd down. And Zach Wilson drops back the pass, picks up the extra yards with his legs to make it 4th down. So shout out to Zach Wilson to having the awareness that he needs to make sure that he picks up some yards because this is 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14. Zach drops back. The pressure's in his face. There's not really anybody open. He does have Garrett Wilson here, but the pocket's collapsing. Therefore, he doesn't have time. So he steps up into the pocket, rolls out, picks up yards, and then that creates 4th and 7. Now, for all of the Corey Davis haters out there, I want you to watch this next play. Because this is why I have been so high on Corey Davis and why I don't understand why Jets fans hate on him, man. 4th and 7. Corey Davis in motion. You guys realize that if this play is not converted, the Jets lose. So, it's 4th and 7, 8 minutes to go, Jets down by 10. Watch Corey Davis. It's man coverage. Corey Davis sets up outside and just plants his foot in the ground. Boof. Gets amazing separation. Zach Wilson's already in his hitch. Gets rid of the ball. Corey Davis is wide open. And Zach Wilson puts it right on his hands. I mean, it was a little high, but Corey Davis still brought it in. That is a first down for the Jets. That is a great route. And all the Corey Davis haters are silent right now because I don't know why they're hating on a player on the Jets in the first place, but Jets fan base is interesting. So I want to rewatch the route because the route concept from Corey Davis to win one-on-one when you need to the most. This is why you have a veteran on the team for these exact plays. I mean, I know a lot of people want to see Zach throw it to Elijah Moore here. He does have separation, but it's 4th down. You do not want to risk something like that. You see someone that open for the first down, you make the throw, you make it happen. And watch Zach Wilson's poise. Look at the pocket, by the way. Look at the protection for the offensive line, by the way. Zach Wilson lets it rip. It's a dart. First down. Zach Wilson loves Corey Davis, man. We need to sign Corey Davis to a long-term deal. Hey, Travis. See, my take on this is Jets fans are so easy to say, oh, the guaranteed money runs out for Corey next year. The Jets are easy going to cut on the save cap. Now, why are we going to cut Corey Davis? First of all, he's leading the Jets in receiving this year, and he's a reliable weapon for your young quarterback. So why are we getting rid of him? Someone please tell me. So, Travis, I don't think they're going to sign him to a long-term deal because we still have him under contract next year. But if he continues to play this way, then yeah, that'll definitely be a conversation. You want to have a veteran wide receiver like that on the squad. And you got to give credit to the offensive line here. AVT, excellent job. Because the offensive line, as bad as it was in pass protection, they stepped up in the 4th quarter as well, which also led to Zach Wilson having the game of his life in the 4th quarter. Now, this is the same play that we saw earlier in the game, but just to the opposite direction. You got Michael Carter as the lead block, Corey Davis as the block on the outside. Excellent run here. And look, Corey Davis is right there again, chipping him away. That's what I'm talking about, Corey. Beautiful stuff. And then you got Michael Carter as the lead block, and Breece Hall's open in space. Look at Carter. Get dirty. Get off me, baby. And Breece Hall puts his shoulder down, and he gets off of him. Carter has Hall's at the 5-yard line, leaves for the end zone, but unfortunately gets his foot out of bounds and does not get in the end zone. This is an excellent play. This is probably one of the Jets' best running designs I've seen because they ran the same exact play twice on one side and the other side. Literally, it's the same exact play. This is actually funny to rewatch it because the other time we saw CJ Uzomah start from this side and move over here and then make his way back. This time we're seeing CJ Uzomah on this side move his way over here and then come back that way with Carter as a lead blocker. So it's the same exact play and it's the same exact result with Corey Davis setting the edge on the block. Wow. And it's like at the same portion of the goal line, 15-yard line. Breece Hall. Let's talk about Breece Hall in this play. We haven't really talked about him because we're talking about the blocking. Look at Breece. I love his running style, man. He's going to be so good for this Jets team. Cut inside. Get the hell off me. Fight for every yard. That's a touchdown if his foot does not go out of bounds, man. but it's all good. He gets his touchdown. And then the next play, Michael Carter gets in the end zone, but he's called for a false start. I felt so bad for Carter here, man. You saw, I don't know if you guys saw his, the broadcast got a clip of Carter going to the sideline after this. He was devastated, man. I kind of feel bad. He got his first touchdown of the season, which results in, and he knew it. He wasn't even celebrating. It's all good, though, because the Jets overcome these penalties. Next play, it's going to be a little rollout. They're trying to get Conklin the ball, and Fitzpatrick is just right there. And then Wilson tries to pull off his best Patrick Mahomes impression, tries to zip it around to Conklin, but Fitzpatrick's like, nope. I'm not allowing that. Let's see from this angle. I'd like to see Zach, like, stop on a dime right here and maybe, like, run for it. Like, if Zach stops on a dime and then just sit. Nah, I'm asking for him to do too much. But Zach tries to zip it around to Conklin. And then Fitzpatrick just swats it with the left hand. That's just Minkah Fitzpatrick being Minkah Fitzpatrick right there. And then this brings up third down. Now this is another bad throw from Zach. He's got Breece Hall open for a touchdown. He's got Breece Hall open for a touchdown. Watch this, man. Very frustrating. He makes this throw. It's man coverage with a high safety. Say that's on the button, and Breece Hall has it. I like Breece Hall's chances to beat 21 to the end zone. So that is a missed touchdown from Zach Wilson. I don't know why he struggles on those, man. It really is a little frustrating that the throws that he struggles on looks like the easiest throws. You know, he makes the difficult throws. When it comes to the easy stuff, he struggles with. But it's all good because guess what? Zach Wilson is resilient. Next play, a little screen pass to Braxton. Braxton gets to the 5. And then we are at 3rd and goal. From the 6-yard line. The Jets absolutely have to get a touchdown. They don't have to. They're down by 10. 3 points would work, but they're trying to win the game. And guess who the man is to score the touchdown? Watch this route and watch this concept by Mike LaFleur. Absolutely perfect. Conklin with the pick. It's man coverage. Corey Davis looks like he's going the outside. This DB thinks he's got him, but then he stops on a dime, comes back in on the little arrow route. Perfect throw. And listen, this was not an easy throw because Minkah is right there. Minkah easily could have picked this off. Watch Minkah Fitzpatrick. Zach had to throw this at the perfect time. You see Minkah drop into the zone. Zach gets rid of it at the perfect time. Zips it by Fitzpatrick to a wide open Corey Davis. It's a touchdown. That's a great sign, man. 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. You got to get a touchdown. And what does your quarterback do? He drops back. He gets rid of it. He zips it in there. I mean, if he puts a little less zip on that ball, that's a pick 6 for Fitzpatrick. Instead, it's a touchdown. Now it's 20-17 Jets. And now it's up to the Jets defense to make a play in order for the offense to get another chance to get the ball. You also got to show love to Tyler Conklin on that play. The pick that he set was absolutely perfect. All right, so now I remember in my live stream, I was like, all right, defense, this is your chance. The offense is coming back. Now, it's the 4th quarter. Saleh always says, who's going to be the player to step up when we need to the most in the clutch? And guess what? They do just that. They do just that. So now all the Steelers need to do is run the clock out, go down the field and score a touchdown to win this game, or score 3 points to make it a 6-point game. But instead, they go down the field a little bit. You start to get a little concerned. Oh, this is that Quinnen Williams play. We got to watch this one. Now, this is why Quinnen Williams deserves to be a Jet for life. Defensive tackles do not do this. Watch Big Q on this play, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm very happy all the Quinnen Williams haters are gone because they were always idiots. Sorry, but it's just the truth. Watch Quinnen, number 95. He's containing Kenny. Kenny starts to break out of the pocket. Look at Quinnen. If it wasn't for Quinnen here, Kenny Pickett picks up the first down with his legs. Look at the big fella moving. Bah! Now, that is not a big deal to some. Like, what do you mean, Richie? He's just running and tackling the guy. Like, that's what he should be doing. No. Defensive tackles don't move that way. He sprinted 40 yards. Quinnen sprinted. Look at him. Look at him. If he's not there, Kenny Pickett has all day, and then Quan will be the next man up to tackle him. So, Quinnen Williams, man, shout out. Shout out Big Q, bro. He deserves his flowers. Watch him. Watch him. I'm not going to pause it. Look at him. That's just gorgeousness. No, it's not a flag, bro. He just pushed him out of bounds. Get the hell out of here. That was the perfect pursuit angle. You just can't ask for anything more. And then how about the defense, bro? This was a little concerning. You see Pickett to Pickens. This is where I was like, uh-oh, we really need this defense to get a sack. We need a turnover. And then Pickett drops a dime with Michael Carter II on coverage. But it's all good, Michael Carter II, because guess what? He bounces back, baby. This next play, I think we get a big-time loss. Yeah, it's like a fumble, and they pick it up, and that's TFL. Big momentum swinger for the defense. Now we got momentum. This is a fumble, bro. This could have been a really big disaster. Look at Clemens, bro. Harris as well. Good. Now, this is the interception, I believe. Now, I cannot wait to break this one down. I cannot wait. Okay, now watch Clemens force him. Now, Sauce Gardner, everybody. Sauce Gardner. Watch him bait Pickett to throw this ball. Sauce is in the flat. He knows he's there. He's allowing him to... He's baiting this guy. He's baiting him. He's like, come on, throw it. Pickett throws it. Ball's out. Look at how much room Pat Fryermuth has. So in Kenny Pickett's eyes, he's like, oh, I got it wide open. Sauce Gardner is 6 yards away to when the ball's thrown. Look at the ground he just closed in that time. Gets his hand up there on the ball, tips it up, tip drill. MC2 is there, interception. That should have been a penalty by Pickett. That is elite level stuff from our rookie cornerback, Sauce Gardner. Look at this stuff. I'm going to pause it right when the ball is being thrown. Sauce Gardner is just starting to break. He is 6 yards away. Ball's in the air, and watch him close his ground. Jump up, perfect timing. Get his hand on Pat Fryermuth. Forces the ball up. That is the type of plays big-time players make in the fourth quarter. This is the type of plays. And shout out Michael Clemens for getting the pass rush to force him to make that throw. This is the type of stuff that should get Jets fans excited about what we got. Because Robert Saleh always said, the great ones show up when we need them to the most in the fourth quarter. Perfect stuff. And now, to give you guys a situation here. Zach Wilson, down by 3. 3 minutes to go. He just told his huddle saying, let's go score an effing touchdown. They're not going for the field goal. They want to score a touchdown. First play is an absolutely beauty. Play action. He's got his guy, Corey Davis, wide open over the middle. Zach Wilson, I mean, look at this pocket, guys. Look at the pocket. This is what we want to see from our offensive line. Shout out AVT. Shout out McDermott. Shout out everyone on this O-line. You can't ask for a more beautiful thing. And he delivers a strike to Corey Davis for the first down on 1st and 10. It's just unreal, guys. I I love the aggressive play call here on 1st and 10 and the whereabouts for Zach Wilson. Play action, get sucked in, and just deliver an absolute strike. He's reading that linebacker over the middle, and he takes Conklin, so he throws it to Davis. If he took Davis, then he would have thrown it to Conklin. But the crazy part about this drive, guys, is it's not perfect. There's a lot of issues on this drive, and the best part about it is the Jets continuously just did not flinch. Every time when you felt like the momentum was on our side, we would have bad play, negative play. And we're like, oh my God, this is never going to work. Because watch, the next play is this crap. Hand off the Hall, and he goes down for a loss. And then you're like, oh, how do you go from a 1st and 10 gem of a play to a 1st and 10 dud of a play? And that brings up 2nd and long. 2nd and long. Zach Wilson drops back, pump fakes it, fires it, complete to Breece Hall, gets a good positive gain. Now it's 3rd down. Now this is what we are talking about. Conklin. It's play action, and Conklin over the middle. Perfect decision from Zach. Good patience for allowing him time to get open. And great job from Conklin, man. Just great. He's getting pressed by the linebacker over the middle. It's man coverage. And Zach puts the ball, gets rid of it, and he knows where the sticks are. You got to get to the 40-yard line. Throws it literally right where it needs to be. Great job from Conklin to catch the football, and that's a 1st down for the Jets. Like, it's really cool that our quarterback stepped up on the clutch situations. 3rd down, 4th down, 3rd down, 3rd down, completion, 1st down. I mean, really crazy stuff, man. I did not expect Zach Wilson to be able to do this in his first game. I really didn't. I'm being straight up with you guys. That's not me being a hater. That's not me being like whatever you want to call it. But I did not expect Zach Wilson to be able to put up this clutch performance in the 4th quarter, down by this much, on 3rd down after 3rd down after 3rd down, and show this much poise and confidence. I really didn't. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You get a screen pass to Garrett Wilson that is negated by a block in the back by Corey Davis, and then it backs up the Jets a little bit. So now it's going to be 1st and 20, and you're like, oh my God, they got to overcome this again. 1st and 20? How are they going to overcome that? Well, this is a great check and release by Carter. Pretend that you're blocking. It's zone coverage. They're all drop back. Great job. Now, this is the biggest difference between Zach Wilson and Joe Flacco. All Joe Flacco does is check it down to the running back. Zach Wilson never checks it down. So it's really good to see Zach Wilson be able to check down the football when it's necessary. 1st and 20, the pocket's collapsing. Nobody's open down the field. Check it down to your running back who has all day. He picks up 11 yards to bring up from 1st and 20 to 2nd and 9. Perfect stuff. Pocket collapses, steps up. Zach goes down. Now this next play is unbelievable execution by the entire offense because it could have been a drop. This could have been incomplete. First of all, let's just watch the throw because Zach Wilson with the pocket collapsing, 2 guys in his face. What do the Zach Wilson haters have to say about this? They're very quiet. 2 guys in his face, delivers an absolute dart to Corey Davis, who has a guy all over him for the 1st down. This is not easy stuff. With the pressure in his mouth, the way that it is, and for him to not like tuck it and run away, he's stepping into his throws with pressure in his face. Jets fans, we've been waiting for a young quarterback to do this for a long time. Now, he still has to prove a lot. I'm not crowning him as the guy just yet, but this is a phenomenal sign. Now, another big part of this play is if you watch the replay, it could have been a little bit of a drop. So the fact is, Mike LaFleur sensed that. He's screaming NASCAR, which forces the Jets offense to understand that they have to go out there and do hurry-up offense and snap the ball. And guess what they did? Not only did they snap the ball to avoid the Pittsburgh Steelers a challenge, but they got 5 yards on that play. They got 5 yards of Michael Carter. That's crazy stuff. The fact that the Jets were able to sprint to the line of scrimmage. Look, it's hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, snap it. Like, that is excellent stuff from the coaching staff and the offense to execute that. That is not easy to do. After a big-time 20-plus yard completion, I mean, I wish we can see them do it, but it cuts it. But you can see them all scrambling right here. Garrett Wilson getting to his spot. Zach getting to his spot. Everyone getting set. Ready, hut. I mean, that gives the Steelers no time to think about challenging it. And we still get 5 yards. This is a big sign for this coaching staff and this offense to be able to execute like this. And then talk about the execution of bringing the clock all the way down. Another flag. The clock started to tick, 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 and the Jets had all 3 of their timeouts, and they did a masterful job of bringing the clock all the way down to 16 seconds before they scored a touchdown, so they only gave the Steelers 16 seconds to score. Just really insane stuff. So now it's 1st and goal, hand off to Breece Hall up the middle, and Breece Hall absorbs contact right here at the 5-yard line, and watch Breece Hall just drive his man up to the 2-yard line. That is an NFL run. This is what Robert Saleh has been preaching from Breece Hall. Run like an NFL running back. This is how you do it. Allow the defensive backs to feel you. Put your head down. The contact begins at the 5. Breece Hall just keeps his legs turning, and now he's at the 2. Watch it from this angle. Cuts up the middle. Puts his head down on 21. Keeps the legs turning. Love it. And then that brings up 2nd and goal. The Jets did a great job bringing the clock all the way down to this moment, which is the game winner. Watch Corey Davis here. Phenomenal block from Corey. Breece Hall gets it, makes the first guy miss, and then we're very lucky that this was a touchdown. He brings the ball out, and it breaks the plane, touchdown. And then Minka Fitzpatrick is so good, dude. Like, he's the one that punches the ball out, of course. Like, watch Minka's right arm. He sees the ball, and he hits it. But luckily, it was a touchdown, and the Jets take the lead. Just insane stuff, guys. Shout out Breece Hall. Shout out Corey Davis. Shout out the offensive line. Shout out Zach Wilson. Shout out Mike LaFleur. Shout out Robert Saleh. And then the defense needs to get the stop. Pickett chucks it over the middle to make it even a possible Hail Mary. I was getting a little nervous. I was like, oh no, don't tell me that we're going to lose like this. Don't tell me we're going to lose like this. And then shout out LaMarcus Joyner for ending the game. So that is the New York Jets film breakdown of week number 4 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. My biggest takeaways from this film breakdown, guys, is Jets fans, Zach Wilson showed us a lot in this game, man. He showed us grit. He showed us his confidence. He showed us his poise. He showed us that he has the ability to step up when we need him to the most, that he can elevate the guys around him, that he has the footwork, the mechanics, the arm, the mind. He has everything you need in a franchise quarterback. Now, the big question is, can Zach Wilson do this consistently? That is a big question. I don't know if he can do it consistently. That is going to be answered as the season goes on. So I'm expecting Zach Wilson to do just that. And I think that this Jets game should give Jets fans a lot of excitement because this season is wide open. Wide open. So, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning into the channel and appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. The defense looked really good in this game. The offense did what they needed to do. We had 4 interceptions. Zach Wilson stepped up in the 4th. Corey Davis, the offensive line. Oh, my God. What a game. And now we're on to Miami. We are on to Miami. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Little disclaimer. Tonight is the AFC East Roundtable, and I need Jets fans to be live and loud in the chat tonight. We're coming off a win. So I want you guys in the chat tonight. AFC East Roundtable. The link is down below in the description, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it is. The link of the AFC East Roundtable is down below in the description. Click that link. subscribe to the channel, and I'll be live on there at 7:35 p.m. to support the New York Jets as we get into a heated debate about the AFC East, because we have an AFC East opponent, and there's going to be a lot of Jets talk. A lot of Jets talk in that one. So I'll see you guys tonight at 7:30. Thank you guys so much for tuning in live to the Jets Media Film Breakdown Series that will be live every single Wednesday. Let's go Jets. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.